Balances in the books of Amma Stores on the 30th of September 2009. The bank balance in the general ledger is 53,000 favorable, and according to the bank statement, it's 11,800 favorable, and you can see why it's important to do bank recon. Because which one of the two is correct? The one said that we've got 53,000 rand in the bank, our books, but the bank statements say, no, you only have 11,800 in the books. After comparing the September CRJ and CPJ and the bank statement of Amma Stores, the following differences were noted by the bookkeeper. Now, the first question is, calculate the correct bank balance in the general ledger of Amma Stores on the 30th of September. Show detailed workings. And remember, we start with that 53,000 Rand positive. We start with the 53,000 Rand in the bank, that is the bank balance, positive. Okay, bank charges, not in the journal. That means that we are going to subtract the bank charges because they didn't show the bank charges in the CPJ. Deposit, dated the 3rd of September in our books, not reflected on the bank statement. So this is already in our books, so we are not going to put it on the bank in our books, but on the bank statement. In the meantime, there's a deposit on the 29th of September, also not reflected on the bank statement. Can you see that one? So this is also already in our books. It is in the CRJ, so we're not going to it's not going to influence the bank. Number 4, a check previously received from a debtor on the 12th of September and recorded in the CRJ on this date, now shown as an RD check on the September bank statement. Previously received, recorded in the CRJ, plus on the bank statement. Now it's an RD check, so there's a minus on the bank statement. So we must subtract that 9,800 Rand because of the RD check. There's a check number 543 dated the 5th of March, still not reflected on the bank statement, and the moment that the date is long ago, and you can also compare the check number with the numbers that we are busy with now, 980, that was 543. Now you start counting. It was the 5th of March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So the 5th of September, this check became stale. It's a check that we issued, so we must cancel that check because it became stale on the 5th of September. We are at the end of September now, so we cancel that check by adding the 2250 to our bank. Check number 980 dated the 22nd of September is in the CPJ but not reflected on the bank statement, so it's not going to influence the bank. Another check not reflected on the bank statement, and a debit order reflected on the bank statement but not in our journals, and the debit order means that we pay something. And there's our new bank balance. So we took the 53,000 and we basically do everything that was not in the journals, and we add and subtract it. So we subtract the 815, we subtract the 9,800 of the RD check, we add the 2250 of the stale check, and we minus the 385 of the debit order, and we've got 44250. 44250. The next question. Use the relevant information provided above to prepare the bank reconciliation statement on the same day. So now we're going to start again. We first go to the balances. That one was the bank account balance. That's why we start the 53,000 there. And this one is in the bank statement. And remember, it's favorable. It's favorable, so that means it is on the credit side. Debit is a minus, credit is a plus. Credit balance as per bank statement, and that gives us 11,800. Bank charges, it was on the bank statement, so we're not going to put it on the bank recon again. Deposit not reflected on the bank statement. Credit outstanding deposit 47,200. But there's another one. There's another one. Also deposit on the 29th of September, not reflected. So I think I must just put in there credit outstanding deposit. There's another one. And this is 4,200. And I want you to think about this one. I want you to think about this one. Why? Because this outstanding deposit was in our books, in our CRJ on the 3rd of September. Can you see that we are at the end of September? I can understand that the deposit of the 29th of September is not in our books yet, or not on the statement. Because there is the end of the month. It's like your shop closed at 5 and the bank already closed at 3:30 or whatever reason. But the 3rd of September, that's a little bit fishy. I think that 47,200 Rand, we must think a little bit about that one. On the 4th, check previously received from a debtor and recorded in the CRJ was shown as an RD check. So we already cancelled it. It's already cancelled on the bank statement. There was a plus and now a minus, and we cancelled it in our books. This one was stale, and we already cancelled that one in our CRJ. This one was not reflected on the bank statement. Check number 980. It's on the debit side, so that gives us 4,700 on the debit side. There's another check that's not through the bank. It's already, this one. We are in September now. So what is this? This is post-dated. But don't worry. A post-dated check that we issued, we put in the CPJ straight away, and we put it on the bank reconciliation as outstanding because we wait for the 25th of October. So that the check that we issued, the post-dated check that we issued, that person can come to the bank and ask for the money. But that one is post-dated. Debit order reflected on the bank statement, but not in the journals. That one we put in the CPJ, and the only thing that we are not done with is our new bank balance. So that 44250 is positive because we've got money in the bank. So it's on the debit side. So we are going to put it there. We are going to put it there as a debit balance as per bank account, and the amount was 44250. And what are we going to do now? We are going to see if our bank reconciliation statement balance. So that one there, we didn't do a formal bank account, but we work out the balance according to the bank. And now we say on the debit side, we've got, can I show you the correct way? Okay, the correct way is you're not supposed to put in the 44250. So you start with the credit side, 11,800 plus 4,7,200 plus 4,200 equals to 6,3,200. You put the 6,3,200 there. Then you put the 6,3,200 there. And you subtract the 4,700. And you subtract the 14250. And if this amount is the same as the one in the bank account, then you know that your bank reconciliation is 100% correct. So what did we do here? We use information to work out the new balance in the bank account without doing a bank account. We just add and subtract whatever was necessary in the CRJ and the CPJ. And then they ask us to do the bank reconciliation statement. And then we go back to the information. We use the same information, but only those that has to do with the bank reconciliation statement. We are done with number 1 and 2. Number 3.